Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go burning down any buildings.
We got a nickname for anyone who trifles with us guards here in Windhelm. Suicide. Imperials think we need their laws. You're that one from the college. Heard about you.
If he's not with us, he's against us.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land. Frigga Shattershield's old place? It's been abandoned ever since she was killed. I think her mother, Tova, has the key. Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
He knows that. They all know that.
If it's a mercenary you're looking for, you found him. There's no stronger sword arm for hire in all Sky.
I'm a writer by trade. Not that the people... I write drama, friend. The legends and history of Skyrim, made to excite and inspire. Poor Gerard Germain at the Bard's College has been waiting for my latest work, Olaf and the Dragon. For weeks now. Roads are a mess. You're sure? When you see Gerard, ask for a tip. I'm sure he'll be in a good mood after reading this. May you lose yourself in the pages of a good book. I still can't believe Isabella's gone. She was such a helpful young lass.
I own Hollyfrost Farm outside the city. It's honest work, if a bit dull.
My father said... Huh? What can I do for you?
The cruel seas have been sailors for generations. In truth, I regret not following in the footsteps of
This
my
here's
ancestors.
Candlehearth Hall. Great rooms upstairs, and there's a... Did you see the candle above the fire upstairs? It was lit 163 years ago, back when this building was the home of a grand warrior named Wundheim. When word came that he'd fallen, his son Durocht lit the candle in his honor. Nobody knows why it still burns. They say Falion of Morthal has studied vampires, Draugr, and all matter of undead. Of course. It's all in this note.
Every night, I walk around the Grey Quarter and let them greyskins know what I think of them.
Yes? Mm-hmm.
Got some fresh bake... Of course. It's all in this note. Mind you don't get fresh with Susanna. She plays the flirt, but it's just to get good tips. Enjoy your stay, and don't break nothing.
We ought to... dig a big hole. Throw all them dark elves and Argonians in it. And let them tear each other to pieces.
The townsfolk call me captain. Terrible shame that. Seems we have a killer on the loose here in Windhelm. He's claimed 3 victims that I know of, though maybe there's more that haven't been found yet. All lovely ladies too. Let's hope the gods find that demon soon and introduce him to the headman's axe. There's an author named Adonato staying at the inn. He's published a few works of historical fiction. The clans Shattershield and Cruelsea see most of the gold that passes through the city. And obviously you have Ulfric, the Jarl and future High King. Oh, and that busybody Viola Giordano. She's got her nose in everyone's business, which I guess is one way of being prominent. If you're looking to pass the time, you can give Calixto a few septims and gawk at whatever oddity he's come across lately. If you're in need of goods, there's a market. If it's a soft bed and a hot meal you're after, there's Candlehearth Hall. Well, nothing. At least not anymore. Folk just call me that because of what I used to do. I was a sailor for many a year. I made my coin as a trader, and in time, I bought my own ship. When I retired here in Windhelm, most folk already knew me as Captain Lonelygale, and the name just stuck. Fair winds and calm seas. That's an old sailor's parting.
My father says we need to just get on with our lives. Like it's that easy.
Not really. I'm sorry. She was very dear to me, and it's rather painful to think about. I'd rather not talk about my daughter, if you'll excuse me. Well, all right. What exactly do you need to know? Yerim? Well, I'm not sure what you think you'll find there, but you're welcome to have a look.
Don't like those eyes she got. Everyone says Jorland Greymane is the best smith in Skyrim. I plan to change a few minds about that. Take a look. Whether it's armor you need or a new blade, come see me. Hermit, looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? If you meet anyone in your travels who needs good steel, send them my way.
I never expected Ulfric to live up to his legend, but he did. Every Nord should admire Ulfric. He fights for all of us. In fact, he's the reason I chose to learn the smithing trade. I want to make weapons and armor for the great Stormcloak army. Smithing isn't the most exciting thing for me. We all have to lend a hand as best we can. If a Stormcloak uses one of my swords to strike down an Imperial soldier, then I've done my part to free our land. A word of advice. Don't buy discounted armor.
Everyone says Jorland Greymane is the best smith in Skyrim. I found a change.
We've stopped. What is it?
what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
The Stormcloaks are fine. I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ugh. Have you been talking to Viola Giordano? She posts those all over the city, and someone keeps taking them down. Ask her about it if you want an earful.
A sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So
travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
Then.
If you have any news of the Western Holds, take it to Ulfric immediately.
All out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. Speak with Galmar. He'll size you up and see where we can best use your talents. Keep your brother
are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Need something?
Die with their false kings.
We've been
Have you been talking to Viola Giordano? She posts those all over the city, and someone keeps taking them down.
Weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of them?
I do the cooking and cleaning around the palace.
We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar. Why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
I lost my twin sister a while back. Have you ever lost anyone close?
You know about Talos? He founded the Empire.
Was one of the best soldiers
Beyond
in the
the lookout.
Stormcloak army.
I've been following him for months now. Well, not actually following. Trying to find him. The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught. Huh? What's it say? Woundfirth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years, as long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly. This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you.
What would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
I'm not much of a That's quite an accusation. I assume you have proof? I don't want to believe it. Woundfirth has been a trusted friend to Ulfric for many years. It pains me to see that the Whispers had truth to them. Woundfirth shall be apprehended. I thank you for your diligence in getting to the bottom of this matter. The streets of Windhelm are now safe.
So we're ready to start this war in earnest?
What's the hurry?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did then.
Working in Windhelm is great. I get to see Ulfric. Close.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all
I'm not
know
much
that.
of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
Speak with Garmar. He'll size you up and see where we can best use your talents. Not entirely true, though not entirely false either. Any Nord can learn the way of the voice by studying with the Greybeards, given enough ambition and dedication. My shouting Torg to the ground proved he had neither. However, it was my sword piercing his heart that killed him. We're fighting because we're done bleeding for an empire that won't bleed for us. Untold numbers of Nords died defending the empire against the Dominion. And for what? Skyrim being sold to the Thalmor so the Emperor could keep his throne. We're fighting because our own Jarls, once strong, wise men, have become fearful and blind to the people's suffering. We're fighting because Skyrim needs heroes, and there's no one else but us. You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shouting.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
If you stand before me to accuse me of sacrificing children or eating the hearts of the dead, you may save your breath! I have done no such thing, nor do I intend to. I simply wish to live my life in peace.
You need to leave.
The people of Morthal would much rather weave their own horrid tales about my life than simply ask me for the truth. If they choose to fear me in their ignorance, that's their choice. But it will not change what is true.
You need to leave. You need to leave.
I know many things. I have studied things beyond the reach of most humans. Traveled the Oblivion Plains, seen things one should not see. I have met Daedra and Dwemer, and everything in between, and I know enough to see a vampire where others would see a man. It is possible I know of a ritual but have never performed it. It requires a filled black soul gem. You will need to kill someone. When you have a gem and have filled it, return to me and I will perform the ritual. I will bring life to your dead body, vampire.
Hey, get out of here!
You'll die this day, dragon.
should have come here.
No more. I yield. I yield.
That's your best. That's all you got.
It'll be so much easier to rob when you're dead! Yeah.